All right, Shalom. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh by Shem Shai. Double honors to the apostle of the great millstone. Peace and blessing to Yah, and pushing his truth throughout the four winds. Okay, just a quick little lesson, man, not too long. Just wanted to go into the truth destroys our enemies. You know, we understand that we're not in a carnal battle right now. Okay, we're basically cracking a system with spiritual words. Okay, we're cracking it through a spirit. We're tapping into a code that's been set up. It's encrypted. You know what I'm saying? It's encrypted. It looks like it's shatterproof, but we're bringing it down because we're setting a virus inside of it that's basically going to infect it. Okay? Kind of like if you watched Independence Day, you know, they had the scene where they had to put the virus inside the UFO spaceship to knock the walls down so they could physically touch it. Okay, but other than that, there was no way that they could penetrate the aliens' forces. Okay, there was no way they could bring it down unless they put that virus in there. And that's what we're doing through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. We're basically, with this system, we're putting in a virus. Okay? That's the only way we're going to get this system cracked, by proclaiming the words of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua in righteousness. We're going to crack this code, and then the physical aspect comes. Okay? So Esau has to be exposed. The other nations has to be exposed. By them being exposed, now the system crumbles. Now it can be physically penetrated. All right. This is Psalms 54. I'm going to start at 4. It says, "Behold, Yahweh Shem Yahushua is mine helper. The Lord is with them that uphold my soul." Okay. Now I'm going to pause there for a second. The Lord is with them that uphold my soul. So these men would have to be doing righteous things for the Lord to actually be dealing with them. Okay? Because upholding his soul, that brings forth Yahweh Shai. Okay? That's the elect. Okay? So I'm going to jump down here to Matthew 12 and 46. It says, While he yet talked to the people, behold, his mother and brethren stood without, desiring to speak with him. Then one said unto him, Behold, thy mother and thy brethren stand without, desiring to speak with thee. But he answered and said unto them that told him, Who is my mother, and who are my brethren? And he stretched forth his hand towards his disciples and said, Behold, my mother and my brethren. For whosoever shall do the will of my Father which is in heaven, the same is my brother, my sister, and my mother. So he was letting them know this thing isn't physical. It's not a physical thing. These are my spiritual brothers. Okay, and these are the ones that King David was speaking of. It says, Behold, the Most High is my helper. The Lord is with them that uphold me. Okay? Because upholding him through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, this is the line that Yahweh Shai came through. Okay? These men will be doing righteous things. They will be upholding King David. Okay? Because he spoke truth. All right? So, we see that these are the men now that's here today through reincarnation. This is Matthew 7 and 20. It says, Wherefore, by thy fruits ye shall know them. That's that them. You're going to know those men that upholds King David. You're going to know them by their fruits. That's where that them is. Okay? Not everyone that saith unto me, Yahweh, Yahweh, Yahweh Shem Yahushua shall enter into the kingdom of heaven. But he that doeth the will of my Father which is in heaven. Okay? So Only people that's doing the will. That's that them. Okay? This is Psalms 48. It says, I delight to do thy will, O Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, for thy law is within me. So it's letting it known right there. That's the perfect will. Okay? Of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. And here it is right here. The will is the law. Okay? And everything that comes along with the law. These things are going to basically bring down this kingdom. It says, let us, this is Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear the Most High and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. Okay? So we understand this is the duty. These are the men that will be doing this. Okay? These are the ones that he called them up here. It says, and the Lord is with them that uphold me. These men will be doing these acts. Okay? They will be fulfilling these roles. All right? This is 5. It says, he shall reward evil unto mine enemies. Cut them off in thy truth. Doesn't it say that thy law is truth? So these men, the way they're going to be cut off, this system, the way it's going to be cut off is with the truth. So we're going to go down here. It says, this is 2 Corinthians 10 and 3. It says, for though we walk in the flesh, we do not war after the flesh. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through Yahweh Hashem Yahushai to the pulling down of strongholds. So we have to spiritually pull this place down with the truth. That's how our enemies are going to be destroyed, through the truth. Okay, I'm going to go back up here. It just said, he shall reward evil unto mine enemies by, when you go back to the verse 4, it says, with them that uphold me, uphold my soul. Okay, now look at 5. It says, he shall reward evil unto my enemies, cut them off in thy truth. How is the truth brought out? Through men. Okay, that's why when you go here, it says, let me see, right here in verse 20, Matthew 7 and 20. Wherefore, by their fruits shall ye know them. All right, so these men are going to be identifiable. Okay, and that's how you're going to identify them. They're going to be breaking down this system with the word of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, keeping the laws and living a righteous life to the best of their abilities. Okay, so we go up here to back to 2 Corinthians. It says 5, casting down imaginations. Everybody's imagining that salvation is for everyone. But the word them, those men, they're knocking that out. They're getting rid of that because they're telling the truth. That's bringing this system down. That's cracking the code. That encryption is being cracked. Okay? Casting down imaginations and every high thing that exalted itself against the knowledge of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, and bringing into captivity every thought to the obedience of Hamashiach. So these men are going to be obedient, and not only are they going to be obedient, they're going to be bringing out the truth of the scriptures. Okay? This is how our enemy falls, through our words, through our actions. Okay? Making ourselves a living sacrifice. This is exactly how this happens. All right? It's not going to happen no other way, because we don't walk carnally. All right? That carnal time is going to come. You can read Ezekiel 9 and 4 on down. You know what I'm saying? Or the scripture where it says, I will make thee fishers, and then you're going to become hunters. Okay? So we're fishing for spiritual men, and these spiritual men are going to be like-minded. And by them being like-minded, they're going to bring down strongholds with the word of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Okay? It says, knowledge of the Most High, and bringing into captivity every thought to the obedience of Hamashiach, and having in a readiness to revenge all disobedience when your obedience is fulfilled. So when you're obedient, you're going to basically cut every scripture that Christians bring out, that this place brings out, or anyone brings out, through Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Okay? It's not going to stand the test. It's not my word like fire. Fire devours everything, bruh. And this thing is called a two-edged sword. It's going to cut everything. Okay? So now we're going to go to verse 6. It says, I will freely sacrifice unto thee. That's making yourself a living sacrifice. And these men will do that also. I will praise thy name, O Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, for it is good. For he that hath delivered me out of all trouble. And how is this happening? All the trouble? The truth brings down the enemy. Okay? And mine eyes have seen his desire upon mine enemies. So he's futuristically looking. I've seen it. I'm seeing this place crumbling. Okay? Reincarnation is real. I'm seeing this place crumble. Okay? So by this place crumbling, we know that it has to be spiritual first, and then it's going to become a physical thing. Okay, I hope this was edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Double honors to the apostles, nails a great millstone. Peace and blessing to y'all. I can push this truth throughout the four winds. Shalom.